Give me 2 seconds, guys, and then we can get straight into it. Just need to get all of these links out. All right, perfect. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so welcome to the live stream. Now, mainly, what we'll be doing is just going through the altcoins, seeing just basically building up a watch list, a gem list, shall I say, ahead of crypto's next move. So we're just getting ready, and just getting prepared, getting some trades in the pipeline. Let me have a little look. So we'll send out the economic calendar tomorrow, just ahead of the new week. Okay. But yeah, still got a big week ahead of us. So we got PCE prices, GDP, initial jobless claims. We got EU CPI. So we're going to get some volatility, that's for sure. Without a doubt. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so we sent out the market update on our TradingView account, so feel free to go and touch base on that. Now, we did go through a full market update yesterday as well. Kind of the main point to really take is Bitcoin's at a strong level of resistance here. As you can see, top of its range, the much wider range that it's moving within. So yeah, we'll see how things kind of play out here, but again, it's a key level. If we break and close above it on a daily, ideally, then markets are going to start ripping up, that's for sure. But again, just be careful and cautious of a fake out to the top. That's why we're saying a close on the daily candle above that level. Okay, so ideally you want to see that. Otherwise, that fake out to the top is very, very, very much in play. And obviously you don't want to be on the wrong side of that, because if it does play out and we fake out to the top, the following move is definitely going to be a huge move, and you're going to see a lot of liquidation. So you just want to be careful of that, and not be caught out. Okay. Yeah. Let's go down the list and then we'll see what we can get here. Um, so yesterday, ETHW made a very nice push. It was up 7% just on this candle here, straight up to that order block. Nice test of resistance. Now we're moving back down, but this is starting to build some nice structure, so we could potentially see a very, very nice breakout again. Also within a range. So I mean, it's got potential to really rip up to the top. Just a push maybe towards even $6. There's some liquidity held at that level. So it's definitely one that you want on your watch list, and keeping an eye on it, because it could very well rip up. Link, I mean, it's making that push. We did send out a long signal. This is looking good still, though. Range still relatively, I mean, about halfway point. We're at this level of resistance, so it could very much start ripping to the top. Um, Seeing some nice buy side on the 4 hour. Yeah, I mean, building on some nice structure here. But I mean, for entry, it's not the most ideal entry right now. I mean, it's ripped. Obviously, we tried to get in a bit lower down, but market's a little bit all over the place. So, I mean, the altcoin market, because Bitcoin dominance has taken a bit more control now. The altcoins aren't moving so quickly. So yeah, slight switch up in the movement in terms of crypto. Mask again. I mean, nice, nice, nice. We're definitely out of resistance. Just could go for its next leg. Very little sell side on Ray. It's one that we kind of had our eyes. Well, I've been having our eyes on for a while. Still on nice structure. Could see a very nice move to the upside. Very weak sell side on the lower time frame as well. Doesn't look too bad either. Ocean looks okay. At the top of its range as well. My City Forex, how you doing, mate? EK? Feel free to message anything in the chat. Any TA that you want us to go over, that's cool. At the moment, we're just going over some crypto, some altcoins. Just trying to get some trades in the pipeline ahead of the week. Maybe find something today if we can. But obviously, I mean, it's the weekend. You're going to get very, very low volume, so not expecting huge moves across the board. But yeah, we're just taking the time just to map out some TA on some of these altcoins and just try and get some in the pipeline ahead of the week for obviously crypto's next move. Yeah. Ooh, there's some very, very nice volume. Very nice volume. Hopefully we can kind of hold this level here and start to ramp up again. But some crazy volume on that daily chart. 7.8, maybe even just above $8 for its next move. It's a very strong move here. Even this is starting to ramp up. This is looking quite nice, to be honest. Matic is on an absolute tear. Trying to see some of that sell side come in though. Yeah, waves looks good as well. Relatively low sell side coming in. Building on some decent structure. Currently at this level of resistance, yeah. Could get that break. Push towards $3. By the way, thank you for the follows as well as the likes on the stream. Very much appreciated. Let's try and get as many people in on here on this Saturday. Again, guys, those that are just joining us, we're just getting some trades in the pipeline ahead of the move. Yeah, just trying to scout out any potentials. Maybe see if we can get something over the course of today. That would be lovely. But we'll see. I mean, obviously the weekends isn't offering too much volume. Yeah, Phantom looks very, very nice. Very nice. Yeah, you can probably be looking between $7.5, $8. I mean, ideally, you want to see some sort of reaction and then just let it rip either to here or even all the way up. Building on some very, very nice structure currently. Very nice. Yeah, that's probably your trade to be looking for. This Phantom. KSM up 12%. No, thank you. Let's have a little look. Don't like it. Could potentially see a huge move on this. Huge, huge, huge move. Got some price compression. I mean, very little sell side coming in as well. So, could see a huge, huge, huge move. Huge move. I mean, you got your liquidity here. You got your previous structure. One, two, three. Pretty good. Pretty good. GMX went on a tear. And I've seen a little bit of a pullback. Leave that one. Huge, huge, huge move on Ocean. This was one that I like the look of. Was 1 inch. Obviously, we're at that 200 on the daily, 200 MA. So we could very much see a breakout. And if we start to ramp up here, it's gonna be super bullish. Super, super, super bullish. I mean, holding on to some decent structure here, but we need those buyers to start ramping up. But this could very much break. We've got one and two. Probably just play it to both of them. Still a very nice move in the market there. Very, very nice. Mm, roughly. That's already done an 80%. EGLD making a move. Quantum. Some insane volume. This looks pretty primed as well. Could see a nice move on that. Some crazy, crazy, crazy volume there. Coming in retesting this level. Kind of like the look of that. What's ANC saying? Rune doesn't look too bad. By the way, those are just joining us. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Feel free to message us anything in the chat section. More than happy to go over any TA. It doesn't have to be crypto, it can be FX, equity, stocks, commodities. More than happy to touch base on anything for you guys. We're just trying to see whether we can get anything in the pipeline ahead of the new week. And then hopefully we can get something today. There's quite a few very, very nice potential trades. Phantom's looking good. I got 1 inch SXP looking good. Yeah, there's going to be some nice moves. Some nice structure here. She's looking pretty primed. Could get a quick trade on here. Starting to ramp up a little bit, yeah. Let's see if we can get something. I can buy myself. do ideally need to break through. Starting to ramp up a little bit. Very, 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 very weak sell side on that red candle there. Very weak. Weak sell side as well. All right, let's see if we can get some profit out of this one. Starting to move. Where was that? This looks good as well. Starting to move and then profit. Quick time. Let's get it. All right, so we're moving our stop loss to break even now. Entry at 6.91. Okay, so we're completely risk free. Nice and quick, guys. It's as easy as that. See if we can get a nice rally here. See if we can hold. If not, we'll get out. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, no, we're getting out. Yeah, it's not looking fantastic. Da, 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 da. We'll take 20%. Our search continues. Like I said, guys, I mean, today is going to be relatively very, very, very low volume. I'm not expecting a whole load of movement. Oh, Bitcoin. Okay, I'll go back over Bitcoin. Now, if you check out our TradingView account, every day we'll put out a market update on crypto. So, in that update, obviously we'll go through Bitcoin and Ethereum, the main two. But yeah, let's go back over it anyway. Nova, welcome back, my man. Always a pleasure having you. Nice, quick one on uni. Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're just building up that pipeline over the course of today, ready for that new week. Okay, so yeah, that's why we're here. And if we see anything good, just for a quick scalp, then why not? Let's cash in some profits on uni. Yeah, so Bitcoin. High time frame. Okay, it's the main, the bigger picture, and you can see clearly here. Okay, previous support breaks through, comes and retests it as new resistance. This is your key point on this chart. Okay, and which we're already testing at. Okay, but as you can see, if you can kind of visually put it together. You got your resistance here and you got your support. So there's a wider range that we're playing within, okay, and that we have mapped out here. Okay, so this is your top, this is your bottom, right? Now, like I said, this is a key point on the chart. Okay, so if we break above it on the daily, so if we get a daily close above this level, markets will rip. They will rip up and probably push towards between 28 grand and 32 grand. Okay, so just bear that in mind if we get a daily close. Now the key point to take is a daily close, because if within the day, okay, yeah, maybe we might push above it, but it needs to close above it. It needs to close above that level, because if it doesn't, then a fake out and a bull trap is very much in play. We could very much overextend here and very quickly push straight back into structure and liquidate all of those retail bulls that are getting involved and expecting things to absolutely moon from this point on. So just be careful of this. Now, I mean, the sellers, especially on that first test of this level here, came in relatively hot. Kind of fizzled out, and then we got this secondary push back up. I mean, it's the weekend. You shouldn't be expecting huge moves. Obviously, we came up, tested the 786 on the fib, and then we made a slight pullback. Sellers very weak on this pullback here, and now we're kind of just building up some structure here. Okay, now it was looking relatively bearish down here, okay, when we rejected, made that move and started to build some structure here. But the buyers came in quite hot and made that move up. Partly due to, obviously, the rally that the dollar index had this week. And then opening up with a gap beneath, and then obviously coming down and filling it up. Okay, that's when you saw that secondary push back up to that resistance level. Now, if you have a look, obviously on the 4 hours, you can see on the chart, we're at this kind of level of support, and at the moment, the dollar index is building up on positive structure here. Okay, so it can hold this level here and start to push back up, and that's quite bullish for the dollar, which will start to move those risk-on assets like crypto, like your equities, back down. Okay, the Nasdaq was down 2.2% the other day, down closed the week lower. S&P the same thing. They're looking relatively weak as well. Okay, so again, something that you need to keep your eye on. Because if we start to move back down into structure, okay, so this is your key level on the Nasdaq, about 12,000. If we break and start to close beneath that market, I mean, you can expect Bitcoin to really start to ramp back down. So yeah, we're at a key level, very key level on the higher time frame. So the eyes have got to be on what's happening here, really, because this could very much, I mean, if we reject, maybe even overextend, fake out to the top and get a huge amount of supply being dumped at this point here, and liquidations will come through fast as prices push back into structure. Seeing some pretty decent buy side on the 4 hour, I'm not going to lie, especially on this move up here. But seeing signs of it fizzling out. Okay, now, yes, it is the weekend, so naturally you're going to get fizzling out of volume. So again, we'll just have to keep a close eye on the structure that's building up here. But yeah, it's either moon or doom for crypto right now. So until I see a daily close above this key level here, I'm still thinking about a large short back into structure. So yeah, I need to see that daily close above that level, and then if that's the case, then I mean, yeah, it's pretty much free reigns towards 28, 32. And I guess that's more of a sentiment change as well. You can probably be looking at, okay, maybe this was the bottom, and we're starting to accumulate now. So yeah, key level on the chart, that's for sure. Another thing that we always kind of look at, okay, is a dynamic switch up. Okay, Bitcoin dominance is now on the rise. So the altcoins aren't going to be at the forefront for a bit. Okay, Bitcoin's taken over. Range pushing towards this 100. So again, we could see that accumulation, test the 100 and start to move back down. So again, keep your eyes on Bitcoin dominance. Now also bear in mind total crypto market cap is now back above 1 trillion in value. It has been tweeting above and below, and that's your psychological level in the market. Okay, so now we are back above. So again, it's going to put some upward pressure on things. So have a little look at where we can. I mean, we're at that 50. It could hold, could very much move back down. So yeah, it's a key. We're at breaking point. We're really at breaking point here on crypto. It could very much just go parabolic, or we could very much just sell off heavily and dump and just liquidate a whole load of retails. Yeah, just gotta be careful. But that's the update anyway, guys. So pushing back up slightly. Ooh. What else we got? What else did we write down? 1 inch. 1 inch was looking nice. do you like? It's looking like we're starting to ramp up ever so slightly on 1 inch. And again, guys, I mean, just look at that. It's called rip. Keep an eye on it. Keep an eye on it. By the way, guys, thank you for the likes on the stream. Very much appreciate it. Let's try and get as many people in here as possible. Who wants a juicy one then? Let's see if we can get this. I'll do it on this one. This is looking like we could get a very quick move. Very quick move. Yeah, let's go for it. Tight stop. See if we can get a sharp move here. Da 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 da. Could get a move. It's a nice push. Give me that secret sauce. Yeah, let's see if we can get a move here. I'll give you another one as well. This. Let's get it. Just giving you guys absolute gems on the stream. The stream's freezing, not as half bad as before. Yeah, I do apologize. I mean, yeah, it should be a lot better compared to before. I do have other streams running at the same time as this one, so it's not only on TradingView. So, yeah, bear with me because that's probably what's kind of slowing things down. Let me try and close off some windows here. Maybe they'll work. INJ, yeah. I mean, I've had a look at INJ already this morning, and on the stream. It's a bit of a rough place to be entering, really. Yeah, it's just rough. It's not. Just, we're at that level of resistance. Could break through. Um, yeah. Should we go for it? And ideally, that's where you want your stop. It's 4% stop. I mean, if you really want it that tight, you can have it here as well. Let me see if there's any other structure that we can play to in terms of resistance. I mean, that's where it could go. Should we go for it? I think we might. Yeah, let's go for it. We'll just keep the stop loss tight on this one though. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. By the way, we're going in long on this one, so yeah. Alright, we've got enough long positions open for now, so we're just relaxing, see how these play out. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Got a little bit of a move here. Are we going up? Are we going down? Are we going up? Are we going down? Do need to be careful on this one though. Are we going up? Are we going down? Come on, give me a little bit of movement. By the way, guys, very much appreciated for the likes on the stream. Thank you, thank you. Let's get it. Let's get it. Are we moving? Come on, let's go. By the way, guys, those that are just joining us, welcome to the stream. Feel free to message us in the chat with anything that you want us to go over. Any TA, feel free. We're here for a bit of time, so yeah. Let's see what we can get. Now, these are our long positions that we've just taken. So you got 4 long positions. Yeah, looking pretty sweet. See what we can get. Get some nice moves. Hopefully we can just get a nice, just quick pump up here towards 25 and get in and out of these longs nice and quick. Just cash in, cash out. Dusk, yeah. Who asked about Dusk yesterday? It's already at the list. Oh yeah, Dusk and Magic were the 2 that I was looking yesterday. Don't know. Still looking like we're going to potentially come down a little bit. This isn't the best of structure on the hourly. So, I mean, yeah, you're holding off a little bit. Let some structure build up. If we start forming the bottom here, then yeah, we can probably be looking at a nice move back up. I mean, on this pullback here, we got low sell side, so we haven't got the seller's support in this move. So hopefully we can set a little bit of a bottom here and then start to accumulate, ready for its next move up. But yeah, could potentially get along, play it to the top, see how it reacts at these levels here. But yeah, I mean, source a little bit of buy coming in here. See how the buy side comes in on this candle. Nice buy side. Yeah. Just gotta be careful because the 200's not far off, not far below, so it could come down, test it for liquidity, and then continue its move up. But I mean, buyers here kind of really did fizzle out quite quickly. But you're not seeing any sell side materialize in here, so yeah, just gotta wait for that structure to build up on dusk. Come on. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Come on, let's go. Da, 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 da. Could get a nice little push up. Ideally, that would be lovely. Not too sure if I like this anymore. Right, I'm closing this INJ. I don't like it anymore. How long have you been trading for? Years and years and years. Pushing towards 10 years now. It's been a while. But yeah, it's been a long journey. Ba, ba, ba. DXY analysis. Yeah, for sure, mate. No problem, bro. So yeah, so obviously prices came down. We had this level of support at this order block here mapped out. Obviously, we saw a very nice reaction of it. It was ranging for a period of time, breach beneath it. So a very, very nice reaction. In terms of, I mean, upward movement, this is the largest kind of rebound that we've had ever since it's kind of been on a nice downtrend. So we're seeing a little bit of a dynamic sort of change now, right? CPI came out. And obviously we kind of tried to push back into structure here once, twice, and saw a very nice reaction from buyers back up off this previous level of resistance, turning into new support. So, yeah, like I've been saying, I mean the structures here, and we're currently coming down and testing this previous level of resistance, potentially into new support. So as long as we kind of stick to this level, we're looking good for a continuation up, but. Yeah, this is, I mean, it's still very much, well, we could still very much see a break straight back down. Obviously, this upcoming week, we got PCE, US GDP, US jobless claims, we got EU CPI. So we got quite a lot of data still to get through, which is going to be a little bit volatile for the markets. CPI obviously came out this week. Relatively unchanged, very, 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 very minor decline. Obviously, non-farm payrolls came in extremely hot. Yeah, could be, I mean, talks on the news already in terms of potentially if the Fed having to come in at 0.5. Markets haven't priced that in. So yeah, we could see this start to push back up, relatively heavy. And those risk-on asset markets really start to dump down. So, yeah, this is a nice push up. That reaction of this support here was very, very nice indeed, very nice. So yeah, let's see how well we can kind of hold on to it. Obviously, we pushed up towards that 100 moving average on the daily. So I mean, this could very much dump back down as well. I mean, we've been getting. That sort of reaction over and over again. So again, be careful of it. I mean, if we manage to hold this level here, I'll be looking good. But yeah, obviously yesterday we opened with a gap below. It came back down and filled that up. Hence um, getting obviously a push up in risk on assets. So yeah, I guess we'll see. What's your net worth? What sort of question is that? To be honest, this is not a nice question to ask. To be honest, yeah, exactly. Thank you. Why does my net worth matter anyway? What for me telling you a figure is it gonna change things? What sort of question is that? What's your net worth? But yeah, I mean, obviously volumes died off. Pulled in some nice trades on oil last week. Actually, the commodities sector is looking very very nice. Natural gas pulled down to an 18-month low. Absolutely kind of showed it to the downside. Let me touch base on it and get this up. Natural gas. That's what I was going to do. Yeah. Um, Even gold. Gold pulled in a nice trade on the rebound, closing off the week nicely in profit. Where's natural gas? Here it is. As you can see, down 5.7%. It absolutely plummeted. Um, yeah, still a little bit more room on that downside. Coming up to that level of support here on the long term, or on the higher time frame, shall I say? This previous structure just here. So we could get a little bit of a pullback, maybe. Um, but very much, I mean, we could very much break through this level and come all the way down here, roughly. But I mean, just look at that huge, huge, huge move. Um, yeah, maybe a little bit more. When as soon as we start seeing some buy side, some wicks on the bottom, it's going to be a very nice rebound trade on the cards here. Let's touch on gold. So gold, we pulled in a nice rebound off this level of support here, as mapped out, as you can see. Yeah, could potentially look at about 1850, maybe a continuation. Um, yeah, hopefully we can get a re-entry. I mean, we'll see how things kind of play out. Ideally, we want it to pull back ever so slightly, build up some structure, and continue back up. Um, But yeah, beautiful trade to end the week last week. What else? Oil was looking nice. Uh, Again, nice rebound trade, building up some structure, and so we'll see how things kind of hold up here. Maybe push back up. Again, yeah, building some wider structure here. So yeah, we'll see. Still got potential to move back down though. So I mean, if it fails to break any higher than here, then you're probably looking maybe coming down to these kind of lower levels of support. Previous structure 74.16, 74.6 roughly. So yeah, wider range is in a wider higher time frame range, as you can see, and we're just testing out, building up some structure here. So this is a nice level of support to look at. So ideally I'll be wanting it to at least make a push back up to about 77.3, and then pull back ever so slightly, hold on to support, and then continue pushing up. So yeah, there's going to be a very, very nice few trades in this upcoming week on oil, that's for sure, and gold as well. So we'll keep an eye on those for you. By the way, guys, thank you for the follows. Thank you for the likes on the stream as well. Now, anyone that's just joining us, obviously we got a few trades open. OMG, Troy, and APT. We did close off INJ. I mean, it's pushing back up. I don't enjoy entering too much when we're at kind of strong levels of resistance. Yeah, could very much break up. So if you want to get involved, get involved. I'm out. But yeah, probably look at 4.59 as you take profit, 6% move if it does, if it starts to really push up higher. So yeah, keep an eye on it. Let's see. This is literally just building up on structure. Literally, yeah, I'm not expecting too much movement. Obviously, the altcoin market does hold more of the market cap, so you'll see kind of sparks up in the altcoin market, but yeah, I'm not expecting a ridiculous move on Bitcoin. Majority has already been made on the way back down, on the way back up. I mean, look at that volatility here, just there to end the week yesterday, and now again just building up structure, low volume on the weekend. What I am expecting is maybe holding this level here and then making that move to either levels of resistance, and then probably just range in between here. That's more than likely to happen over the course of today and tomorrow. So yeah, we'll see how things are going to play out. But yeah, okay. I mean, yeah, we've been on the stream for an hour and a half now. So you've got your trades there. Okay, so if you're not with us, take a snapshot so that at least you know what levels you're chasing for on those three trades. But yeah, thank you very much for joining me today. It's been an absolute pleasure. We will send out the economic calendar tomorrow, and we will bring out an update, okay, just ahead of the week, what we're expecting in terms of data reports for the upcoming week and how we're kind of looking at things playing out for the week ahead. But yeah, guys, thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Enjoy your weekend. Hopefully, we'll see you tomorrow. If not, we'll see you on Monday for a brand new, fresh week of opportunities and trades. But yeah, thank you. Absolute pleasure. We've got some trades on the pipeline. So yeah, we'll keep an eye on them and see how they play out. But yeah, thank you and enjoy the rest of your day. Cheers, guys.